18 boys and 12 girls. So
okay, that's fair enough.
Yeah. Last year we had 18 boys and 14 girls. But this time we had 18 boys and 12 girls. Okay. And we want all of them to end up in the construction industry. But then I told Noyen, I said, engineers fall sick and they need doctors to look after them. So if you insist on being a doctor, that's fine. You look after us. But learn what you need to learn from the camp. There's a lot to learn apart from construction.
Okay. Now, Jamila, how do you choose the students who come to camp?
Basically, we reach out to the schools. We try to cover all geopolitical zones in Nigeria. So this time we went up north to Zaria and Kaduna. Then we also went to Port Harcourt, and then we selected students from Lagos. We reach out to the schools and request for students that are good in sciences, and definitely those that have a bias for construction-related professions. But we are still holistically, we still look for students that are good in sciences.
Now, the students that participated this year, they are on their way back.
Yes, they're on their way back.
How do you keep tabs on them and ensure that, okay, these things that they've learned during the camping period is going to stay with them for a long time?
Like I mentioned earlier, we have a development consultant that work with us. So, we have a schedule of all the students and, the schools and their contacts. We reach out to them after about 3 months, 6 months. In fact, last year, the students that were here last year, the chairman also went to visit them in schools. In Lagos here, we reached out to the education board. We're still with some of the students. So definitely we call them up, mentor them, visit them in their schools, and then when the opportunity comes, especially during this summer period, we invite them over for internship programs with us.
Okay, so after internship, what next?
We're still developing that. We do have the plan to encourage them as best possible. Those of them that want to go to university, they can go to university. Because right now in Nigeria, we actually need more.
Are you going to sponsor them?
Training. We'll come to that. We'll come to that. In Nigeria, we put so much emphasis on certificates. And we're trying to demystify that idea, with them. We want to tell them, we're trying to let them know that just get trained and get trained well. Certificates and every other, it will follow. But the normal sequence of, getting through from secondary school, moving to the university, and then coming out, not quite, not quite solid, in their courses, and then they come into the employment industry, and we're wondering, they're not so employable. So we're thinking we can change the norm. We can, tip that normalcy a bit, and get them to, select. If they want to go for training, they can go for training. If they want to go to school, they can go to school. So we're just with them, mentoring them, encouraging them. I speak with them. I'm sure I don't even call them. Most of them call me. Okay. What do you think I should do? Can I come and see you? They're always free to come and see us anytime.
Is there anything that maybe somebody from the camp has developed in terms of engineering or?
Interesting. Last year, we asked them to just build models of houses out of waste. But this year, we took it a step further. We told them to solve a natural problem or a problem in the society, building models out of waste. And last night, we saw interesting projects. There was one group that was trying to solve a flooding problem in Lagos. And really?
How very apt.
Yes.
And I'll tell you how their mind worked. One of them said, part of the flooding problem in Lagos is caused because drainages are blocked.
By waste.
By waste. So he built an incinerator. So apart from building underground drainage, he built an incinerator to take care of the waste. And I found that very interesting. And he now went ahead to say he could create energy from the waste to power the community.
Incinerator. Oh, okay.
Amazing.
Power
biomass. Yes. You understand? To use the waste to power the community. So they're thinking. And that's what we want them to do, to think outside the box and create solutions out of nothing.
Yeah.
That is so interesting.
When it comes to, I remember when I was in secondary school, when you mentioned mathematics,
yes,
my legs are already wobbling, And I know that some students still face that today, and maybe that's why you see some of us just gravitated towards art. How do you encourage students who have that passion but for the fear of, oh, how do I solve this? How do you encourage them? What do you tell them?
Okay. When they come into camp, they carry out different projects. They did the Rubik's Cube challenge. Yes. They did the Lego challenge that helps them with three-dimensional thinking. They built houses from Lego. And then they did this other project I just talked about where they created things out of waste. Now, the Rubik's Cube, it's a challenge. It tells them that you must find a solution. Keep working until you solve it. So she just told me that the Rubik's Cube taught her that you don't give up. You persevere, you persist. If you want to do something, you have the passion for it, you have to go for it. And I tell you, some of them changed. It changed their mindset. Between, when was the Rubik's Cube? Monday?
Monday, yes.
And yesterday. The girl who came second in the challenge,
yes.
when she was asked what motivated her, she said, because she was told that when you have a problem, you fix it, you don't run away from it. So we've told them that if you want to be an engineer and you're not good in maths, then you need to work hard at it. Find out what it takes to be good in maths. And when you have the passion for it, the number of hours you put into it will not matter because you love what you do.
Yeah.
So we try to teach them that she just mentioned about passion, right? Passion. Once you have passion for what you do, then it's not work.
Okay. Jamila, Toib is doing his internship now.
Yes.
How many weeks is that period?
8 weeks.
Ooh.
Yes.
You have to go to the construction site
for 2 months.
For the next, how many? 5 weeks? You've done 3. 5 weeks more.
Yes.
Now, first of all, are you enjoying it?
For sure, I am.
Why are you enjoying it?
Well, the reason is because I am benefiting from 2 sides. One is that I am learning, and secondly, I'm being paid as well.
Oh,
yeah.
You're getting paid as an intern.
Yes, you're working.
Oh
to say.
My God!
You see, benefiting.
Oh my God!
She's told the truth.
So, so for you,
paying them was a master stroke.
After the internship, what next?
Well, for him.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm asking him.
Well, what I'm planning on is that I am planning to write my O-level exam, so that when I'm done with it, I'll know that the next step is to pursue my career, and then I'll wait for Kaiser Foundation. Where if any development has come up, then I'll see into that.
What kind of development are you hoping for?
Well, the development I'm hoping for is sponsoring me on my academics, and as well, I still want to be in this field. I still want to be in the construction field. I don't want to go out of there because I've already been shown the way. So it won't be easy.
And you are loving it?
I'm loving it, ma'am. For sure I am.
Kaiser, he says he's waiting on you after writing his O-levels.
Yes.
So any plans for getting them, I mean, even if you don't give the scholarships yourself, any plans for looking for sponsors for them?
I'll tell you the way we think. We're strongly driven by local content. And we believe that they should go to school here and they should come out to be the professionals who are the champions in the construction industry in Nigeria.
Sorry, but can you just hold that thought?
All right.
We'll just take a short break
All right.
and come back to the conversation.
Thank you.